Hi, welcome to Terry Wilcott's Garage. I was wanting to replace the body mounts on my 82 Jeep Cherokee Laredo, and I found out that the upper and lower mounts were rusted out. So here I'm taking the mounts out, and I started cutting the lower frame mount out, and then I found out that the upper mount was rusted out completely too. So here I'm removing the tailgate, and half of these bolts broke off on me. That was not a fun job, getting those out. This tailgate's really heavy. I advise having a helper or an engine crane or something. So as I was cutting across this body floorboard panel, when I got to the center here where it separated, the body dropped. I wasn't prepared for that. It kept dropping as I kept working on this too. So here I'm separating the outer floor pan from the cross brace. So here I was having trouble getting this panel out. So I decided just to cut it 3 pieces. Made it so much easier. Yep. Zoom. So here I'm cutting the cross support out. This is the part the support that's got to be repaired. This is the junk that's got to be repaired, the rusted out junk. I'm only going to repair the support bracket for right now, the cross support. The sheet metal I'll do later in another video. So here I have a piece of 3/16, I think that's what it is. Sheet metal put in the bottom frame support, welding it in. Kind of just like running beads across there. And it's hot. Running it hot. Nope, hot on the fingers. So here I'm going to do a grind on it, shape it up a little bit, flatten it out, so I can put burn in a good bead on it. So here we go. Wire wheel it, get it all cleaned up. And then I'm going to hit it with the grinder again to knock the beads off of it. So when the bushing sits on it, it doesn't sit on the beads. It'll sit nice and flat. So I'm getting started on the cross mount bracket. Getting rid of the support. I'll make that at the end. So on this end of the bracket, about 40% of it is usable. So I'm trying to salvage some of it. The other side, I'm just going to have to just cut it off. This is the same end I was working on. Knocking off some of the surface rust. Just give it a good clean up all over. So if you ain't got a metal brake, use whatever you got. Use your bench, use a vise, use a block of wood, use whatever you got. It could be anything. This piece is 16 gauge, and then this piece that I'm putting in there, this little saddle that goes in there, that's made out of 14 gauge. And then I drilled those holes in there because I'm going to plug weld it. And this I'm plug welding that in there. That's not exactly the way it was in there before. So I'm plug welding it here, and then I actually put some tack welds on the other side too. But here I'm grinding the plug welds down flat because I have to drill a hole all the way through here because the mount bolt, the hold down bolt, that's basically the washer that holds the top of the mount. Here I'm showing you how I made the cage nut bracket. It's pretty simple to do. Nothing to it really. After you drill your hole first in the center of it, then you shape it, then drill the plug holes, and voila, you're done. I'm cutting it to length here. So these holes here were already in this bracket, and they're alignment pins. They went all the way through to the bottom bracket, and I just used some bolts to line it up. And they lined up so I drilled the mount holes in the bottom bracket. And there you go. So now I'm measured everything up where I thought everything went. I'm not a body shop. And you can let your OCD get the best of you on this. So line everything up the best you can. I did it with the tailgate on. And there you go. Now these are the brackets that actually keep it from twisting and keep the quarter panels straight. And I welded these on last. I cut a little divot out there. Get my bend, bash them over, make a nice little 45. Do this twice, so you got 2 of them. I did weld up the corner first before I welded them on. And I did drill some holes for some plug welds. And I want to thank you for watching. Subscribe, it's free. Don't cost nothing. Ring that bell. Let me know down in the comments what you think about this video and all I did here. Let me know what I did wrong. Tell me what you think I could have did right. And I appreciate it. And that's all I got to say about that.